Hey kids, and welcome to the show. Today, our topic is just going to be thinking small. Before we start, please like, share, and subscribe and do all that jazz. Help us out, help the channel. Visit our website, blessedfatherhood.com, and you'll see all of our YouTube shows. So, let's get to our show. Like I said, thinking small to make big things possible. What I have found is that big dreamers often are stifled by their big dreams. However, you have to have that big dream in order to make something awesome. All right, that might not make sense to you, but it will in just a second. Here's what I'm saying. Some of us out there have huge dreams. We think like Walt Disney, building these big parks and theme parks. Most people, however, don't have the ability to do all that because it takes more than one person. You have a visionary, and then you usually have the person that puts it together. When you consider yourself a visionary, and I guess I kind of am because I always think big picture, you often bite off a little more than you can chew. And it's really easy to do that when you're thinking about how wonderful something is going to be. And then what ends up happening is you separate your time. You separate your time from your family. You separate your time between this task and that task. And then eventually you don't get anything done. So what you need to do is have this big, broad goal. Obviously, goals are important. But then you have to have those small goals to get to that goal, and you have to stick to it. And here's what I mean by doing that. On our property, on our homestead, when we got here, we were ready to go. I wanted to build these big old houses and big old docks, and I started to put pylons here and pylons there. Well, there's a lot of stuff that just hasn't been touched. Now, after some experience and realizing how difficult some of this work is, I've come to another place in my life where I make decisions like this. I only buy things to build with the things that I'm going to do that day. So, as a prepper, it's kind of weird to say I'm not prepping for tomorrow, but I'm not buying for tomorrow, I'm buying for today. If we're going to put a toilet in, we're going to work on that toilet, and we're going to get the stuff for that toilet, and we're going to get that toilet in. If the job is to mud some drywall, that's what we're going to do today. The point is to back up and say, the smallest object, let's get that done. Let's just spend the money on that and keep our other money in savings. Because sometimes when you buy things ahead of time, they just sit. So my goal and my lesson for today is really simple. And it's really plain and simple. It's live intentionally. If you're always thinking about so far in the future, you never get to so far in the future, or you're always thinking about what happened in the past, you will never live in the moment. Live now and live intentionally. Don't worry about tomorrow. You have no control over that. Worry about today. Worry about the time that you're spending with your family. Worry about the time that you're spending with yourself and with God. Worry about how you are a better person today than you were yesterday and how you're going to be a better person tomorrow. So until next time, work hard, be kind, and have fun.